Hello again, I'm back with another guitar video. This time I am going to talk about this beautiful Telecaster style guitar. For a very long time I've been curious about a Telecaster. The last time I tried one was many years ago. It was a second hand, it was on sale, but it was quite expensive. A Fender, some custom shop Fender. It was left-handed. I tried it. I didn't gel with it at all. I don't know why. Probably because of the ashtray cover that was on here. Then the thought came back to me again past few months. Well, I've been looking around for a tele that fits my specs. I do not like a thick neck, and just basically I don't like the thick neck because I have a Les Paul which I don't gel very well because of the neck was quite thick. Okay, so I was looking around at GNL, Fender, and other brands, Fire even. And one brand captured my attention. This is the one by a boutique company called Michael Kelly. This is actually my second Michael Kelly guitar. My first is the Hybrid Special that I got about a few years ago. Okay, as you can see, it is based on the Tele, but with some modern twist to the traditional Tele. The body is flame maple. This color is called the Blue Jean Wash. Flame maple top. The body is elder. As you can see, there is a tummy cut here. Usually traditional Telecasters do not have this cut. And also, as you can see also on the other side, it has the forearm contour, like what is you can find on Stratocasters, on Strats. You've got the belly cut here and the forearm contour for comfort. The neck is maple. Fretboard radius 10.5, which is quite flat, the way I like it. I had a Fender Strat, Japanese Fender Strat that is not as flat, it's more rounded with 9.5 inches neck radius, I think. Fretboard radius. This is 10.5. The electronics, this is where things get interesting. Okay, it's equipped with Rockfield Tex Plus single coil, El Nico 5 for both neck and bridge pickups. Selector switch. The electronics is a 4-way selector switch. Position 1, which only activates the bridge. Position 2, both pickups in parallel. Position 3, only the neck pickup. They have added a 4th position, which actually switch on both pickups in series like a humbucker, and it does provide a quite unique humbucker tone. Maybe because of the distance between the two pickups are quite far. We have a different kind of voicing, which is quite unique and pleasant too. Yeah, bolt-on is a bolt-on guitar as usual, string through. The volume control and tone control. I'll talk more about the tone control later. Okay, there's some things that I don't like about it. Let's talk about the good thing about this guitar. Number one, when I first got this out of the box, when it was delivered to me, I took it out of the box. It came properly set up, and it holds its tune. After a long journey from Florida to Singapore, it still holds its tune. Second thing I like about this guitar is quite lightweight. Surprisingly lightweight for a Telecaster, which is known for being quite heavy. Some even says it can be as heavy as Les Paul. And I have a Les Paul at home, an Epiphone, which I don't gel at all with the guitar because not only is heavy, I don't mind the weight. I've told you before, it's the neck which I don't like. Okay, so this guitar comes, it's quite light, surprisingly light. Whether it's a good thing or not thing, it's a good thing or bad thing is up to you. And so, okay. The third thing I like about this guitar is the satin neck. This is the modern twist that I really enjoy. The modern twist on the Telecaster that I really enjoy. Satin neck, modern C profile. Makes it very pleasurable to play, very smooth and very fast to play on, to move along the fretboard. Fourth thing I like about this guitar is the rock fill pickups. It's actually quite pleasant, quite outstanding. I'm beginning to like the sound too, just after a few days of playing around with this. Number 5 that I really like is the 4th position, which is useful, very useful. And the 6th thing I like about this guitar is, of course, I've shown you the tummy cut and the forearm control here. It makes it very pleasant and very comfortable to play. Okay, that's the good thing I like about this guitar. The bad thing about this guitar that I don't like, there are only 2. And okay, first is the guitar is actually a bit neck heavy. I do not know whether is it because of the extension, because of the headstock here is slightly longer than your normal strap, making it a bit heavier, or is it because of it's a maple neck, which is known for its weight, or maybe it's because the body uses an alder. It's an alder body, like most straps are made of, and making it light. Or maybe something else, I don't know, because this is a cap, right? There could be they have maybe what do you call the word? They compensated the weight somehow. But I really don't like it because it makes the neck nose dive a bit, not much, but a bit, but still uncomfortable. But okay, I can bear it. Just look. I'm going to strap it. I'm going to stamp. Yeah, that's how it stays hands free. A bit horizontal, not really horizontal, but slightly going down when it's hands free. Usually when I play, it's a bit up here, not down there. So, well, to each their preferences lah. For me, okay, fine. There's a nose dive, there's a neck dive, but I can live with it. What I really don't like about this guitar is the tone control. The tone control. Michael Kelly, you better check your production of your lefty guitars. The tone controls are all wrong. What happened is, this guitar comes with the wrong kind of potentiometer. Instead of using a reverse lock tapered port, they actually put in a normal lock tapered port, or also known as an audio port, audio potentiometer. But then they wire it left-handed, which means the tone control doesn't work. What happens is when you open the tone control full, you have the full tone, but as you turn it down, nothing happens. Nothing happens until right at the very end, the tone will plummet down to 0. So actually you have very small area to play around that area at the end, where before the tone cuts off totally. What I did was, I got it soldered the other way around, right-handed. So instead of turning anti-clockwise to turn on to open up the tone, I have to turn clockwise. So I have to really have to be aware of what I'm doing with this guitar, because in the middle of a song, if I need to change the tone, I might make a big mistake. So that is the major pet peeve I have about this guitar. This is not the only guitar that has this problem. My hybrid special also had this problem. I had to change it to another port that turns the correct way and opens and close the correct way. Okay, after I've soldered it the other way around, then I get to play with the tone control. Now everything sounds much better. I have more control on the sound. Well, Michael Kelly, if you are listening, watching this video, not all guitarists plays the guitar without touching the tone control. I know rock and heavy metal guitarists basically leave everything full open and only play with the volume. But how about other genres? Especially guitars like a Telecaster, which is used by all genres, almost all genres, or maybe except heavy metal. You need to have the tone control properly made. Okay. I think left-handed players will not mind the extra money incurred by putting a proper port here, you know. And the good, the bad, now the not so ugly. Okay, which it is something that I take note of, but doesn't really bother me at all. First thing, this guitar, when I got it, saw it online, actually on eBay, it was advertised as a B stock because of some blemishes, cosmetic blemishes. Notably, if you look hard enough, you will see some inconsistencies near the neck pocket, which is not very visible unless you want to look for it, then you will see it. But to me, it doesn't make any difference. Just tiny blemishes around the corners here, which are not a big deal. But the second blemish that I really get on my nerves is there was a dent right there on the neck, right in the middle of the neck. There's a dent. Well, not a big deal. I've removed the dent by sanding it off, and then applying oil finish to cover up the spot. There's still a mark where I sanded the neck, and there's a little notch where the dent used to be. Probably someone dropped it. There's a dent. There's a notch and a mark where the dent used to be, but I don't feel it anymore. Unlike previously, you can feel it, but now I can feel it. But now, after doing some work and elbow grease, well, it's smooth like a baby's butt. And okay, next, there are some mods that I did to this guitar to make it more playable. Yeah, mod number 1, I rewired the tone control. Done. But still need to get used to, due to the way it's turning totally the opposite of what I'm used to. Have to get used to this. Second mod that I did is I sanded the neck where the dent is to remove it. And third, I applied some lubricants on the nut. This is a bone nut. I applied lubricant so that it stays in tune better. Because after a few bends, you'll find that without the lubricant, the guitar will go out of tune. I think nut lubricant is a very important investment for all guitar players. Get one, any brand, or if you cannot afford, just get some graphite from your pencil shavings, the black graphite from the pencil, shave off some of the graphite, put inside the slots to make it smoother. Let's listen to how it sounds, okay? Okay, I'm playing through Vox Vox AV30. I'm playing this guitar through a Vox AV30 analog modular amp. Okay, now I'm going to switch on to the clean channel and we go through all the positions, okay? Okay, open full. Okay, let's go to the bridge pickup, position 1. Bridge pickup number 1 with full tone. With the tone roll off a bit, you will see a great difference. It becomes much more pleasant to hear. Yeah, with the tone roll off a bit, the sound is less biting or in your face. Position 1. Let's go to position 2. I'm sorry about that sound. That is my robot vacuum cleaner doing its round. Go away, go away, go away. Okay, now position number 2. With tone full. Okay, compare. Position 1, position 2. Position 2 is both pickups wired in parallel. Roll off the tone. I'm sorry, that's my robot cleaner again, vacuum cleaner, offloading its package back to the bag, vacuum bag. Position 2, these two pickups in parallel. Position 3, just the neck pickup. This is the blues pickup. Yeah. Blues, jazz, the neck pickup. Blues, man. This guitar has tones and sustain for days. Can you still hear it? Alright. Now the fourth position, the humbucker, both pickups in series, humbucker mode. It's a bit louder. It's a bit more punch, a bit more distorted, a bit more dirty, suitable for hard rock or you just want the extra push for your solos. Position 4 can do that. Okay, let's compare. compare position 4 volume, compare the volume with position 1, which also quite usually used for heavy stuff. Position 2, 4, 3. See? With position 4 you have an extra boost on the volume, extra gain on the volume. Quite useful actually. Okay. Okay, you have heard it, you have seen it. It looks much more better in person actually. Okay, my 2 cents worth. So this guitar is quite worth it. It was sold at $399 US in US, including shipping. That cost about 100 more. So it cost me about $499, about $500 US dollars to get my hands on this, which equates to about 700 over dollars, Singapore dollars, about 700 Singapore dollars total. And my 2 cents worth of this guitar, I actually like it a lot. After the mods I've done, no thanks to the tone pot, please. I'm still waiting for my orders, my left-handed pot to come before I fix a proper one, this tone control. But other than that, I like this guitar very much. It might take over. This Michael Kelly may even take over as my go-to guitar from now onwards. I like the tone, I like the sound, I like the feel of the neck, and I like how it interacts with my fingers. The only thing that I will miss is the tremolo bridge that currently my custom Strat has. That's the only thing I will miss. But other than that, this guitar is quite perfect for most of the stuff I'm playing. Simple, 2 controls, a switch, and that's it. And you can play almost anything. Well, maybe it may not take over totally the role of my custom Strat, which has many switches, many sounds, but this thing sounds really awesome. It has a bite, it has a crunch, it sounds dirty and broken, unlike a Strat, which is quite, to me, sounds pure and smooth, like a bell, pure and smooth. Okay, some comments about this guitar. This guitar should come out of the box playable. What I mean by playable is everything should, when you take it out of the box, you can play a song, you can go on stage with it if you're able to, which means this thing has to work. Okay, the owner, which is me, should not have to do any major modifications to this guitar outright to make this guitar playable. Currently I have to, this is a major thing that I did, because I can't solder to save my life. Really, I actually sent it to a guitar tech who took it like 2 minutes just to rewire. So I shouldn't be wasting my time to rewire this thing. If it's done correctly, if the tone, if the pots, the correct pot is used in this here, I shouldn't be wasting my time going to a shop to get this changed, to get this resoldered. Really, Michael Kelly should review how they make their lefties, especially the use of wrong pots for the tone control. Ratings. I will give this guitar, before all the mods that I did, 6 out of 10. Just pass, barely pass. If you are not into playing the tone control, you will make do, but you will not be able to explore the full potential of this guitar. But after modifications, I'll give this 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, almost perfect. 9 out of 10, almost perfect. The one point that you miss out is probably it's a bit neck heavy for me lah. There's only one point that I cannot solve without doing some major constructive surgery to this body. Okay, my vacuum cleaner is back for another round. Okay, I think that's all, folks. Okay, see you again. Don't hit me lah.